Hello, my name is Hans Dekkers, team leader at Dynaread, and I'd like to share a technique to help your child grow in their appreciation of reading. Reading is all about comprehension. Before your child started working with Dynaread, comprehension for most students was very difficult to obtain, if not impossible. Comprehension requires sufficient accuracy and speed in reading. Your child likely read much too slow and too inaccurate to properly be able to comprehend the text. Though often very clever in discerning what the text is about, causing you to not always be aware of how bad their comprehension really was, in most cases, most of the details will have been lost on them. Now, what does this mean? It means that reading in the past was not giving them a lot in return. And when that happens, children are likely developing a somewhat disconnected attitude towards reading. That is, they are likely not to really even try to actually comprehend, as they missed so many pieces of the puzzle anyways. Training comprehension is important for any new reader, but especially so for a child with dyslexia. In Dynaread, your child is much helped in being able to read sufficiently fast and sufficiently accurate to actually be able to comprehend our Dynaread readers. And this opens the door to effective comprehension training. When they read, ask them to read out loud and listen to their inflection and expression of the different punctuation. Sometimes it helps to ask them to actually verbalize such punctuation by saying period, comma. Lovingly role model the proper pronunciation flow and inflection and tempo. Ask questions on each paragraph or concept introduced in the text. What was this about? How did this work? Help them to discover the relationship between paragraphs. Seeing connections between related things is exciting. Cause and effect relationships are graphic to emphasize. Moral stories are full of them, as are, for example, texts on history. Explanatory and necessary relations are part and parcel of textbooks and subjects like math and science. So help the child discern that thoughts and paragraphs in textbooks are like building blocks. One needs to cross the one before progressing to the next. Encourage them to reread paragraphs to truly gain understanding. And ask them to express in their own words what they just read. Summarizing and teaching contents really forces one to gain proper understanding of what was read. And this technique of asking them to summarize what they learned or read does not only help comprehension, but also prepares them for future essay work, as it trains them to organize their thoughts properly and clearly. To read more on the topic, simply Google Dynaread Comprehension Strategies. Know that we always welcome questions. Our email address is support@dynaread.com, and we truly care and are here to help.